Hello, PP3. Now we are going to take a new lesson in Visual Basic.NET. It's about the errors we may face during the program. Actually, we have three kinds of errors. The first kind is called syntax error, and this kind of error happens when we're writing the code incorrectly. Let's have an example to see. If I want to declare the variable x as single, I have to write them x as single. Look at this letter, it's n instead of m, so this is incorrect word. This kind of error is called syntax error. When I'm writing the code in an incorrectly way, when I'm writing a word in incorrectly way. Let's have another example. If I want to declare a constant x as single, look carefully to this code, const x as single. Can you find the error here? As we said before, when I'm declaring a constant, I have to assign a value for this constant. I have to assign value to this constant. But here, const x as single, I have to complete by equal sign and give it a value to be correct. So this one is syntax error because we have to complete it by equal sign and give it a value. Actually, this type of error is easy to detect because the IDE helps us as it doesn't allow any error of this type. While you are writing the code, you will find some highlighter on this code to say that we have an error here, a syntax error exactly here. You can go again or review your code. You can check it again and make it correct. The other kind is called logic error, and this kind of error happens when we get incorrect result after executing the program because the wrong formulating arithmetic or logic expression. What does it mean? This means if I write a wrong sign in the equation, if I write, for example, times, if I write plus instead of times, so this is an error. Look at this example. If I want to write a code for calculating the area of the circle, I write by times radius power 2. This is a correct code. If I'm confused and write the plus sign instead of the times sign, it will be a logic error. And the question here, does the computer or the program detect this kind of error? The answer is no. You have to go again and make review to your code. You have to check your code again by yourself before you execute the program, or you have another way to detect this error. You have to test the program with data already validated. What does it mean? It means I know that if I put the radius by 7, I will get the result 44, for example. I go to the program running and put 7 in the radius textbooks and check the program and check the result. If the result is good, it's true, so I'm doing well. So I don't have to go to review my code. So if I write something code in the equation, if I write something code, something wrong in the sign, this is called logic error. This one of errors will get an incorrect result after executing the program. So this kind of error I have to detect it by myself, because the computer will not help me in this step. Okay, let's go to the last and the third and the last kind. It's called runtime error. This error are discovered when the program is running. After I finish my programming coding and I want to run my program, I want to check my program, it's found in lines of code where the assignment statement is written. What does it mean? It means we know before that every kind of data type has a range. It has minimum and maximum. We said that byte, for example, as a data type, byte, starts from 0 up to 255. From 0 to 255. If I already determine the value of the data type of the if I already determined the data type of the variable, for example, to be a byte, so when I'm using the program, I must enter the value between 0 and 255. Not less than 0, not up to 255. If you enter the value up to 255, so it's out of range I already assigned. It's out of range that you are already assigned by the data type byte, which has the range between 0 and 255. This is called runtime error, because the program will give you a wrong message that you have out of range value. You have out of range value. Let's answer some questions about the errors. Okay, go to number 9. The error that appears after running a program, Visual Basic.NET language, is called when you see the word running. If you see the word running, actually this question answers itself. It answers itself. It's something appears while I'm running the program, while I'm using the program. From its name, running the program, I have to choose runtime error. So the error that appears after running a program, Visual Basic.NET language, is called runtime error. The error appears while writing the code. While I'm writing the code in Visual Basic.NET language called, we said while we are writing the code, the computer will stop us and said we have an error here. So this one is called syntax error. Syntax error. The error in the output result in the language Visual Basic.NET code is called, when you see the word result, this means we have something wrong in the equation. We have something wrong in the sign. We have sign wrong, for example. So this is logical error. This is logical error. Look at this question, number 23. The error message that appear when you write the code dimension x as byte can be classified as dimension x as byte. Here I'm going to declare the x as the variable x as byte. We know that we don't write the word dimension, we just write dim. So this is in writing the code. This is an error in writing the code, and we said this kind of error is called syntax error. Thank you.